Hi class, let's take a look at example 7. Now, example 7, they're given us specific instructions, and I will give you, if I give you one of these problems that tends to be messy, I may just ask you to set it up and provide a sketch of the region. This is because, well, some of these may tend to be really messy depending on what instructions they're actually providing. Now, this one is slightly different. They want us to revolve along the line x is equal to 3. So not technically the y-axis, or y is equal to 0. So let me just draw this line so that we have it in perspective. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So technically this is the line that we're going to be revolving this region. So x is equal to 3, and we need to find technically the intersections. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually express it as let me solve for y's so that we have it in, so that we have the actual region. So minus 1, and you would have x minus 1 is equal to y squared. Then taking the square root of these two, we would actually end up with y is equal to plus or minus the square root of x minus 1. So this actual region has a vertex at 1, 0, or starting point at 1, 0 for these two. So technically it starts at here, and then they're going in this direction. Okay, so let me shade the actual region that we're actually looking at. So that would be the region that we're looking at. In this case, it's basically all of that. Okay, so a couple of things. This one is equivalent to revolving along the y-axis. So we need the point C and D. So let me write it as just point C and D. And I'm assuming this is technically C, and that would be D. So that's only going to occur when in the equation, so let me rewrite it as x is equal to y squared plus 1, and you have that x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 3, it's going to mean that 3 is equal to y squared plus 1. So if we subtract technically 1, you're going to have technically 2 is equal to y squared, and then taking the square root of these two, we would end up actually solving that y is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2. So this coordinate point here, it's going to be technically 3 comma negative square root of 2. This point here, it's going to be 3 comma square root of 2. Now your actual volume, so let me rewrite it, and they only want us to set up the integral. So volume, it's going to be equal to the actual integral from negative square root of 2 square root of 2, and then we need to set up the radius. So the radius is going to go from here to your function. Now keep in mind that this one is not at 0. So the actual radius, it's going to be 3 minus your actual function. So the function is y squared plus 1, which is going to be equivalent to 3 minus y squared minus 1, or 2 minus y squared. These will be the radiuses that this particular function it's going to have if you revolve along the line. Well, x is equal to 3. So we're looking at these radiuses. If you were to look at the actual shape of this one, in this one, it's going to look like a lemon. Well, actually, let me see. So it's going to have this portion here, this here, and then it's going to go in this direction. And then our axis or the radiuses that I'm talking about are from technically here to your function. Okay, so the actual volume is going to be from negative square root of 2 to 2. And then you're going to have your pi times the 2 minus y squared dy. Or let me just rewrite it as technically pi integral from negative square root of 2 to the square root of 2 of 2 minus y squared dy. And that would be your actual answer with technically units to the third power. So a messy problem like this, I may just ask you to set it up. And this is because, well, this one is equivalent to revolving it along the y-axis, except that it's not clear or very clear since they're mentioning x is equal to 3. And then this portion here could be actually incorrect if you set it up. So this one, if we were to set it up incorrectly, we would end up with like a negative volume or something like that. So messy problems on future exams, I may just ask you to set them up, meaning you provide me the integral, and then I will be looking for units, since technically if we were to plug this in, we would get the volume of this actual shape.